up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands on Sports. Hip-hop and sports entertainment at its finest. Yeah, the big kid is at it again. So let's jump right into it, starting off with the MLB playoffs. Now, the division series are wrapping up, and we're about to go into the championship series. But check this out. Here's what's going on. We got Pittsburgh versus St. Louis today. The series has been back and forth. A big hit from Beltran, a big hit from McCutcheon. The pitching has been solid. They played a final game today, and I'm going for my Buccos, y'all. Next we have the Dodgers in Atlanta. Well, that series is over. The Dodgers are in the big show. They're going to the NLCS. They beat Atlanta in the series 3-1. They just been putting in so much work. They got Kershaw pitching, and then they got a ton of bats. So the Dodgers may be going to the World Series. Then we got Detroit versus Oakland. This series is tied 2-2. Big time pitching from both sides. Victor Martinez, the catcher for the Tigers, had a big home run in the 7th inning. I don't know if you saw, but the fan was reaching over with them hands, and it was a very controversial call, but it was a home run. And in Game 5, the Tigers have Justin Verlander starting. The A's, they haven't really picked their starter yet. They don't know if it's going to be Cologne or the young guy that they got. Well, guess what? It's not Verlander, so they may be in trouble. Then we got Boston versus Tampa Bay. The Sox, they do it again. I don't know how they do it in Boston, but the Sox are going to the ALCS. They beat the Rays in this series 3-1. Shane Victorino had a big bat in Game 4 in the 7th inning. Big hit single, giving them the lead and sending them to the next round. Now let's go into the NFL Week 6, and here's some of the big games, starting with the Bengals 3-2 at the Bills 2-3. Now, Cincy is in a three-way tie at the top of the AFC North after beating the Patriots. That's right, y'all. Cincinnati beat New England. Now, check the stats for the last game. They ran the ball 39 times, 4.7 yards a carry, and they possessed the ball for a whopping 34 minutes and 16 seconds. The Bills, they lost E.J. Manuel at quarterback, so they will be starting Thad Lewis this week. He's coming off the practice squad, so this could be very interesting right here. The next game we got is Detroit 3-2 at the Browns 3-2. Now, let me keep this real right now with y'all. Everybody in the D, I'm going to keep this real with y'all. Y'all miss Calvin Johnson. Y'all miss him dearly, but he doesn't play defense. All that noise you hear about the front four, Fraley and Adama Kasu, well, guess what? The front four only has one sack this year. They got to do better. Now, the Browns, they haven't allowed 100 yards rushing all season by a team. Now, that right there is a big stat. Next, we got the Raiders 2-3 at the Chiefs 5-0, yo. This is the AFC West rivalry right here. The Raiders, they're explosive on offense. Yeah, I said it. The Raiders with Terrell Pryor, he's throwing them on bombs, and they're very explosive. Charles Woodson on defense, though, he's putting points on the board. When you got your defense scoring for you, it's going to be hard to beat those guys. The Chiefs, they have a star at cornerback, though, that we got to keep an eye out for. Marcus Cooper. But also look for Dexter McCluster on special teams to make some big plays this week as well. Then we got the Titans 3-2 at the Seahawks 4-1. Now, Kenny Britt, the wide receiver for Tennessee, he's very talented, but he's been a headache. Check it out, man. This year, they threw the ball at him 21 times this year, and he's only had 6 receptions. So he's a big disappointment. Kenny Britt, he's going to have to step up, or again, he's going to have to step out. But check this out. Seattle, they suffered their first loss last week. They're a young team, so we got to see how they bounce back after the loss. Jermaine Kearse, the wide receiver and special teams player for the Seahawks, has been playing big, so keep an eye out for him. Now let's go to my game of the week, and we got New Orleans 5-0 at New England 4-1. Now, Drew Brees ended his 9-game streak with 300 yards or more last week. He only had 288, but they got the win, and that's most important. Now, the Pats, they had their first loss last week. Tom Brady's demon man. So check this out. All those no-name receivers that they got can't play like no-name receivers. They got to catch the ball. There were a lot of drops last week against the Bengals. They got to step up for my man Brady. Now let's go into the Bowl of the Week. And we got the Carolina Panthers 1-3 at the Minnesota Vikings 1-3. My man Cam Newton. I feel bad for Cam, y'all. He's a talented brother at quarterback, but he hasn't been stepping up. He passed for 308 yards last week, but hey, he had 3 picks, and you can't give wave the ball like that in the NFL. They were actually talking about benching him, but then they realized, okay, if we bench Cam Newton, who we gonna put in there? So basically Cam's gonna be starting. Now the Vikes, they just signed quarterback Josh Freeman, who was released from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they can't play him at cornerback, linebacker, or D-line. They need that defensive help. The DBs for the Vikings have allowed over 1,300 yards and 10 TDs this season. Damn! But yo, you know how I do on Sands on Sports. Always have the hot, interesting guests and whatnot. And this week, I got my man from the D, y'all, Boldy James. This is Jay Sands. This is Sands on Sports, and we'll be back, y'all. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's your man Jay Sands, Sands on Sports. I got special guest Boldy James from the D. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming on the show. This is how we do it on Sands on Sports. First, I ask people your favorite team, starting with football.
Detroit Lions.
Okay. What about baseball?
Detroit Tigers.
Okay, what about hockey?
Detroit Red Wings.
What about who?
Detroit the Pistons.
Okay, you like
You
the
said
Pistons?
who?
Yeah, who?
Oh yeah, Detroit Pistons.
Okay, no doubt. Let me ask you this real quick. What sports you played coming up? When you was coming up, you playing sports?
Basketball, football, baseball.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
You got some got trophies?
Ah man,
Okay, no doubt. Okay, well, hey, the Tigers during the playoffs. So congratulations, because I'm from Pittsburgh. My Pirates in the playoffs too, so I'm geek too. So yo, Tigers in the playoffs. What do you think they gonna do, man?
Man, we going all the way, man.
Oh, okay, you should stand up for your city.
Shout out to Fielder, man.
Okay.
Prince and the motherfucking Tigers about to do it this year.
For real, y'all got one of the best players, Cabrera. He's great, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you got one of the best ever doing it right now for your team. But anyway, today y'all had a game with the Lions. Y'all won. What do you think about the Lions, fam?
Hey man, tell them Bears, man, they done met their motherfucking match today, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told my fellas that the motherfucking Lions was gonna whoop the Bears' ass this year, man, because we've been taking the beating for the last, it's been a plethora of years, you feel me? But, you know, we got to win today.
That's right.
Was big for the city. And
yeah.
Shout out to the Lions, baby.
Hey, enjoy that win. We ain't got none. We on 4. But yo, check it out, man. Let them know how to get in contact with you. While you on the road, what you doing, what you got coming out, and all that, fam.
That's at BOLDY James, at Boldy James, everything, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's BoldyJames.com. You know what I'm saying? New mixtape jamming 30 in the morning. Feel me? Me and my man Yank Jones out in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Touring with Mobb Deep. You feel me? Shout out to Half P and the Alchemist.
Yes.
October the 15th, my first chemistry set. You feel me? Got an album entirely produced by the Alchemist. Coming out October the 15th. So
you know, that's what I'm saying.
Like I said,
hey,
man.
This is the future right here, man. And this is Jay Sands, and this is Sands on Sports, and we out of here, man. Back to the lab. Peace. Big up to my man Boldy James. Make sure you check out his music. It's out there. He got a new project coming out produced by the Alchemist, so he's doing big things. Now let's go to my email question of the week, and this is from Kelly in Richmond. She says, Jay Sands, fans went to quarterback Matt Schaub's home. Matt Schaub, the quarterback of the Houston Texans, who hasn't been playing that good, just to berate him. They took pictures of his house. He said, what would you do if fans came to your house because you put out a bad album or a bad song? Well, check this out, Kelly. They got this thing in America called the Second Amendment. And I ain't got to explain to you what that's about, but the Second Amendment has something special for when people come trespass on your land. So let's just keep that in mind. If I ever put out a whack joint, y'all try to step Jay Sands' crib with that. Now let's go to Who's Hot. I got to give it up to Thomas Hurdle from the San Jose Sharks. The 19-year-old rookie sensation had 4 goals against the New York Rangers this week. He has 6 goals already this early in the season. One of the goals, I don't know if you saw on Sports Center, he taps the puck back between his legs, and then between his legs, flips it up and gets a bucket. So this young boy is hot, and I gotta give it up to him. Thomas Hurdle, you're hot. Now let's go to my pick of the week, and I got number 17 Florida Gators 4-1 at number 10 LSU 5-1. Now LSU has one hell of an offense. Matter of fact, it might be the best offense Les Miles has seen at LSU since he's been a coach, and that's saying a lot. They have 400 yards or more in every game this season. But check this out, the Florida Gators got deep. They'll chop that 400 in half because they've only been allowing 217 yards per game. So this is going to be when the rock meets the hard place. But here's a real interesting stat. Florida leads the series 31-25 with 3 ties. But the last 10 games, have been a split. But still, I'm going with the Gators. Okay, we're gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Pac-Man Jones of the Cincinnati Bengals. He just got off an assault misdemeanor charge. And the reason I bring this up is because usually when an athlete gets in trouble, you hear it on on ESPN, and it's the headline. It's on the front page of the newspaper. And when they get off, it usually doesn't get that type of billing. So I wanted to give it up to first of all, usually when you hear Pac-Man Jones' name, he's guilty as hell. But this time the brother got off, and I want everybody to know about, at least those who check the sayings on. Okay, we're gonna get out of here, but I want to give a shout out to my man Pac-Man Jones of the Cincinnati Bengals. Just got off an assault misdemeanor charge, and the reason I bring this up is because usually when athletes get in trouble, you see it on ESPN, it's on the front page of the paper, and everybody has an opinion. But when they get off, it's usually not publicized as well. I mean, don't get it twisted. You hear Pac-Man Jones' name, 9 times out of 10, he did it. But this time, he didn't, so I gotta give him his props. But yo, this Jay Sands, this Sands on Sports, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.